Fucking Jesus. Do I have audio or not? I've been fumbling with this stupid mic the last 5 minutes. What's up, John? How you doing? If you can hear it. I gotta swing over to here just to make sure that I actually have audio. My dumb ass. Gotta swing over. Oh, yo, we got audio. Let's go. What's going on, guys? Dude, you have no idea how much I was stressing that, actually. How we doing, John? Only guy here. And anybody else who tunes into the recording later. How we doing? It is 9 o'clock Thursday night. Massachusetts, how we doing? How you doing? Said I would do an hour stream a day, and we're here doing an hour stream a day. And I actually promoted it this time. So we'll see if somebody joins into the chat, somebody does that. But yeah, we're just doing our thing. I'm happy to hear you're doing amazing, John. Dude, I'm super happy to hear that. I'm also, yeah, I think your brother raked me over the coals with a trade in our fantasy baseball league, which I have not paid attention to. But yo, dude, you've been crushing it with the artwork, man. I'm really proud of that. So anyhow, we've been doing a lot of fun stuff. A lot of fun stuff. Any Paul Walter Hauser, we've been doing a lot of fun stuff. And today was actually a super productive day. We got a lot of new stuff coming in. I can say we're talking to some new teams. We're going to be putting out some new work soon. Cage Titans is back in full swing. We've been dropping mixtapes all day. This one was my favorite one to probably not. They were all really good, but this one was really sick because this was all unseen footage of Thurman Hargrove's championship win. I had all of this in a backlog somewhere, and I hadn't dropped any of it. And yeah, dude, bro went off that night. Eesh. This was for 5 rounds of just this. And to cut it down to about a minute. Oof. Just kept putting him down. Those hooks are monstrous, dude. Oof. He's in hairdressing school right now, dude. That's what's crazy. That's what's so crazy. I feel like I should adjust because like all this nonsense is like in front of my face. I don't know. It probably seeing less of my face ain't the worst thing in the world. Yep, that's the champ, the straw hat, the true anime champ. Thurman Hargrove returns May 9th. Defend his title. We are excited about that. Why am I adjusting that like it's going to do anything, Why would I do that? Anyway, so I dropped that one today, and that was actually one of, I think, 3 mixtapes that I made today just for Cage Titans. Dropped 2. The other one was just a quick meme. Not really a meme, but it was kind of a highlight compilation of Joe Poirier here. This guy has put up somewhere around 20 million views for Cage Titans in his career. He's not in the UFC. Through amateurs and pros, no doubt. He's coming back May 9th. We're excited for him. But the whole like remember who you are, we all know what that's a real reference to. It's starting to hit that mainstream level of memeness where they clean it up, and it's like, Dallas Stars just did this with this. I wonder if they still got that post up. By the way, I got to go to see. Dallas Stars posted one of the wildest posts that I can't believe they got away with. But I love that they got away with it. Let's just see if they still have it up. If they still have it up, I respect. But also, it's like one of those things where it's an internet joke that we all get. Oh, they have it up still. They have it up still. Look at this. In a pay partnership with Lexus USA. Today's attire, the exciting whites. The exciting whites. That's a good one right there. That's an A1 post. See, here's the thing for those who do not know, who may not know ball. The exciting whites refers to like kind of a insider football joke of, the Cooper DeJeans and this Christian McCaffrey's, you're exciting whites, the exciting whites on the football field. And you also have some exciting whites in basketball, like Jason White Chocolate Williams. That's an exciting white. I've seen some exciting whites out there. The exciting whites are here. But here's the thing. It doesn't really work in hockey. It doesn't really work because they're all the exciting whites. Is it really? It's like, of course. Yeah, the exciting whites. Like, duh, it's hockey, bro. You gonna do the exciting whites in lacrosse too? Exciting whites of snowboarding. Shining whites of bobsledding. Well, they have the Jamaican team. The Jamaican team kicked ass. But let's look at the comments right here. Not to delete this and try again. Crazy way to put this. Lexus. Social team needs media training. Let's defeat the boring whites today. Oh God. Yo, props to the Dallas Stars social media team for just having the nards. I got kicked out of the ECHL for doing shit like this. I got kicked out of the ECHL for doing crap like this. And now the Dallas Stars get to do it. Dude, bro, that's awesome. I can't believe they did that. It makes me think I should try to get away with more. I should try to get away with more nonsense. I really should. Anyway, that was Thurman Hargrove's mixtape. Then we did Joe Poirier's, and then I get my ADHD kicked in as it usually does on the stream. Then we did the Carter Whitty one. This was a great one. We have Mitch Raposo for the hook. Carter Whitty's just worth the price of a ticket. If you have never been to a fight night, May 9th is a good one to come on because Carter Whitty's on this card. He has never delivered a bad fight. He really hasn't. Kid's just awesome. Ah. Look at his teeth at the end of this one. Yeah, you kind of shit pushed in a little bit, I think. But yeah, Mitch Raposo was on the hook. He's in the UFC. He's got a fight coming up soon, dude. We're looking forward to that. Always pulling for Mitch. Fights out of Regiment Training Center out in Fall River, New Bedford area. Real tough kid. And yeah, man, I'm super excited for this one. I am super excited for this one. And that was my Cage Titans work for the day. And of course, we got some more work coming in with girls lacrosse. We have some motion with another lacrosse team, which we're excited about. Always excited to get more of that. Excited to talk to a couple other people. And we're also going to be working on some individual mixtapes, which, I'm really excited about because I really don't do many solo player projects, but I'm really excited to kind of get more into it. Anyway, other than that, let's see. I got Baby Bro coming this weekend. I'm not watching my own stream. This is a disaster. Jimmy O'Brien's blah blah blah. There was a few things that I actually watched a little bit earlier that I was pretty so Red Sox more perfect union. So this one I found pretty interesting just because let's see. The shitification of the MLM, how private equity, did they change it already? Because it was a different thumbnail and it was a different cover this morning. But this came out, the enshittification.
In 2024, the Boston Red Sox had the fifth most expensive tickets in baseball, ranked 23rd in how much of that revenue they actually spent on the team. And their owner.
So, if for anybody who doesn't know who this is, so this is a more perfect union. It's an independent media site, and yeah, they're always kind of just doing the lived up socialist working class interpretation, which again, I'm not all the way on board for everything they say, but I do like that this is something that we do discuss quite a bit, which is like, this is the exact era of Red Sox that I came in. I came in the 90s when Fenway Park was still a dump. And then we saw the revival when John Henry took it over, 2004 run. And then we saw basically everything become like a private equity firm. The price of tickets from 2004 to now have gone up like 100 times. And you can't tell me that the Red Sox are 100 times better than they were in 2004. Like right now, could you tell me the opening day coming up, like, is this experience like 100 times better than what you were getting in 2004 with all the ballpark food? Anyway, I digress. Let's let that.
John Henry is worth $5.7 billion. So how do fans feel going into the new season? I'm here at the historic Fenway Park to ask them.
They're trying to expand their ownership instead of focusing on the historic Red Sox.
It's blatant that they're doing it for money, and that's kind of gross.
It makes...
no duh. We do everything for money. But before I go any further, I want to say that the Red Sox employ me, my family. We've worked with the Red Sox and Cage. They're a tremendous organization. They really are. All right. A lot of this is speaking into just where the money is being reallocated. Is it going back into the Red Sox organization for the product on the field, back into the fans, giving more value? That's more of what the discussion I feel needs to be had. Almost dropped my Pellegrino. But yeah, before I completely step in it, just trying to do a live stream, I thought that this was a pretty interesting thing just because it's the Red Sox. It's literally so close to home. Like, if you watch my content, you watch my vlogs, you see how much I'm at the Fenway Park. You see how much I'm at the Red Sox. And Yeah, dude, that's not without reason. We all have roots that run really, really deep. I mean, I have family and people coming in across the country for opening day. I mean, it's not like it's a small deal. It's Boston's Disneyland. And I think they actually call it that, Boston's Disneyland. But there's one part I think we should highlight, and it's just let's see. It's one part that I remember, and it was some dude like word salading something. I think it's back here. Value proportion, blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah. See this guy, Sam Kennedy. Let's go to this guy.
Is no longer being run like a baseball team, but like a Fortune 500 company.
As long as the growth opportunities fit our overarching criteria, which are blue chip in nature, and we feel that the Fenway Sports Group can be additive and create more value, it's something we'll look at.
And that's why so many Red Sox.
Like, what did bro just even say? Like, what was that, dude? What are you talking about? So that is what we call corporate jargon to say it's like we're going to see how much value we can extract out of these fans. Basically, just how much can we get out of that seat? How much can we get out of each? And the thing is, look, here's the thing. I don't things are worth what people are willing to pay for them. I think a Fenway Park experience is 100% worth the money that you pay for it because even if the game isn't consequential, even if it's not like the best of edition, you're still in Fenway Park. It's one of the best places to be in North America. There's no place like it. It's magical. It's got ambiance and essence. The Red Sox are a generally good organization, but I think what he's talking about, it's like, do they want to build a championship team every year, or do they want to build something that is sustainably just a money maker every single year? And also, what are we doing to also not price out friends and family to keep the Red Sox tradition alive? Because that's the core of Red Sox. It's building those core memories, and we don't want to lose that. And I think when
Fans have started saying the same thing.
Coverage, it does hit super close to home because again, like these are spots that I always hit.
I think John Henry needs to sell the team and let someone else take over.
If you want to focus,
Fairness to John Henry, dude, like Red Sox were a dump before they got here, bro. People do not remember, man. Fenway was not a good. Red Sox were not good. Like we had Nomar, we had Mo Vaughn, we had Pedro, we had guys. I mean, but we were not putting together championship. Fenway was not a good ballpark. It was a fun place to go, man. It would cost friggin' nothing. But then John Henry came in. I think the best analogy, I think it was Bill Simmons saying, it's like, when the Red Sox were bought, it was like this really nice house in this really nice neighborhood. It was just old, not kept up with. And you just think if somebody invests in that, spruces it up, man, that thing could be just worth millions and millions. And now it is. It's one of the most valuable franchises in the world. But also for being one of the most valuable franchises in the world, we want to see that coming in. We want to see that coming back on the field. We want more championships. We want even more. And then also when it comes and ties into like, I think they even talk about it like their ties to Liverpool FC, the F1 racing group. And that's like they built a diverse portfolio of sports stuff, which is cool. But also at the same time, it's like, Red Sox fans, like, dude, we want somebody who wants the Red Sox to win the World Series every year. That's what we want. And somebody who puts a competitive team. And that's what we loved about the team last year. What was great about the Red Sox last year was just that it was obvious that they gave a shit. It was obvious they gave a shit. Like, for all of the faults, here's the thing. People get Boston sports really, really wrong when it comes to it's like, oh, they got to be like championships every. No, we don't. They don't have to be. We just need to know you care. Just care. It's opening day. We just want you to know we care. Like we just got a 3-0 dub. Like, see, look, these Roman Anthony, look, this is a team that looks like it cares. They give a shit. Oh man, dude, their team is locked in this year. I'm not talking about the Red Sox. I'm talking about the social media team. This is on the road, dude. Cincinnati, they're producing. This is 20 straight slides of fire. Fire. Oh my god. Dude, there was one point in time where the Red Sox social media was not this. I think it was about 3 seasons ago. It was not this. This is wow. This is award-winning stuff right here. Oh my goodness gracious. Muted myself for I don't know how long. Let's see. I might might be going to a Red Sox Detroit in a few weeks. Hey, yo, bro. Good stuff, man. Ryan's gonna try to sneak in his camera. Probably do a live illustration or something. Oh, dead space. You gotta love the dead space right here. Using that for man, that's just gorgeous. Dude, this is money. Yeah, and the social media team for the Red Sox this year, and I like so we're gonna see a lot of spray paint this year. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a lot of stencil work. They kept the kind of same fonts as last season, which I'm not mad at. I think it worked. Get ready for opening day. So let's see. Between that, we had like okay, walk-ins, couple warm-up shots. This wow, not a lot, but dude, that's Red Sox starting off 3-0. We like this. Well, we'll see what the story look like. Okay, so the graphic. Oh, they off the bus. They think they're the UFC. Everybody wants to be the UFC. Yep, this is UFC stuff. Walk-ins. Oh man, see, oh, that's silky. That is a silky shot. I don't know who the videographer for them this year is. We could track that down. We could do some sleuthing. Yeah, every sporting friends he got the camera and he's doing photography. He has to sneak his camera in everywhere. That's what you got to do, dude. He brought his camera to prom. That's how I knew this kid was for real for life, bro. Like you just can't teach that. You can't teach that in a kid. Okay, I like what they did here with the graphics on the side, little GIF right here. That must be custom. I like that. That's creative. Oh, that's spaced out beautifully. I'm totally gonna steal. I'm gonna steal something like that. Crochet. Let's see this. Oh, 120 frames. Oh, get out of here, guy. Get out of here. 685 0 runs. Oh, dude. Ace. Ace. Love to see it. Dude, Red Sox social media team. I always think that guy's Vinny Chase from Entourage. Anybody else? Vinny, I can't believe you're playing for the Boston Red Sox. You know what it is, Turtle. You know what it is. Yeah, see, even if you don't like, again, this is what baseball needs to do to catch up. Like, I didn't watch the whole game, didn't watch it, but I can catch up pretty good here. Yes, I'm just getting the highlights, but you know, I got the gist. Chapman came in, closed the door. How old is Chapman? He's got to be like 60 years old, right? I think Aroldis Chapman's like 60 years old. It's not like it matters. Like, dude's still slinging heat. So, like, what am I to say? Final 3-0. Red Sox. Yeah, we did that. Good to have baseball back. I can't wait to actually go out and shoot some. That's what I'm looking for. Let's see. Yep, we got people in the chat. Oh, dude, if you're in the chat, yo, say what up, dude. How you doing, mate? We're talking. We don't know where Chris Motino is. We don't know where Chris Motino is. If he is going to take a fight, he's probably going to take a big fight somewhere, but not ruling it out, man. I like that people from across the pond want to come over here. That's really cool. There was a couple of other things that I really wanted to get into today. Stuff that I had thought about, stuff that I had bookmarked. Yeah, I think I had bookmarked some stuff, but just because Twitter, again, it's just hard to trust Twitter sometimes. So I'm going to pull it off here, and I'm going to make you guys look at my website for a bit. It's a shameless plug. That is SoNickFilms.com for all of your social media needs. Well, you know, not social media so much. I mean, if you wanted me to run some pages, like I just noticed that the couple of baseball teams in the area don't have any pages, and I'm like, dude, like I'll come out and shoot some stuff for the baseball team, no problems at all. Like, let me know what you want to do. Okay, so I bookmark. Okay, so here's one of the things that I wanted to jump in and talk about a little bit, if I could. Let me just see if I can pull this up by itself. It's going splendidly. Why do you ask? All right, let's see your stuff, Jacob. Hold up, I'm trying to throw it into the window. Yeah, into the window, yeah. And come back here, make sure nothing crazy. Okay, yep. So Jacob T. Line. So he's a betting guy on Twitter. There's about a bazillion of them. Can't tell any of them apart, honestly. People complaining about the Apex is still so weird. The atmosphere is fine now with 1,000 people in a contained area and a smaller cage leads to better fights. How many snoozers have we seen in big arenas in 2026? They don't even show the arena walkouts because of Paramount Plus and the way they and the ads anyway. How does this affect you personally? Time to grow up. Okay, so this is something that actually got me into like not like heat, but like like a slight LinkedIn argument with the Combate Global president, where I see the need, and I like studio shows like for Dana White Contender Series, for Ultimate Fighter, for UFC BJJ. I don't mind these. I don't really necessarily mind these. For regional shows, and yeah, for the occasional fight night in Vegas, I don't mind it. But yeah, man, I've never been a fan of just like I think the big part of why I like mixed martial arts is the roar of the atmosphere of the crowd. When the crowd is into it, man, there's nothing better than it. Like if we look at hold on, one of my favorite atmospheres is Cedric Doumbé PFL Paris. Oh my God, Nick's glazing the PFL again. What a fucking shocker. Okay, but come on, like let's literally like Jordan. Like let's look at this one. Can I play
Nano Banana
completely flagged? I don't know. I just want to play like a little bit of it. But like so saying his name. They literally say Jordan, you're dead, Jordan. And here's like, look at this, cold as hell. I was like, you're going to sleep, Jordan. Good night, Jordan. Good night. Like again, like is coming into this place right now. Like just from doing that, like imagine being this dialed in. All right, after this, I'll jump out because again, I don't know if this is going to get me flagged or not. They put it out for free. I'm just trying to promote it. Go watch it. But yeah, dude. Like,
our main event. Cedric Doumbé making his PFL debut in the black, Jordan Zebo in the gray. Southpaw stance for Zebo.
Is that low stance from Cedric? Oh!
Are you kidding me? It's over!
What?
Knockout for Doumbé.
Yeah, place is just going banana lands. And you're going to tell me that you would rather watch that. Okay, that's the argument. Now to say it's like, okay, not every show is going to be PFL Paris. Not everything's going to be Cedric Doumbé. But I think the goal should be trying to get to that. I think that the goal should be trying to get to the biggest audience, to the biggest crowd, to the best venue that you possibly can. I think that's the game we're in. I think that's what we should try to be doing. So respectfully, I disagree. I do believe that studio has its place. I truly do. But I'm not going to just sit here and, I'm not going to sit here and just talk about that kind of stuff. Like I'm getting really, studio has its place, but let's not lean on it. It's not the best thing. Okay. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. Okay. Moving on to another topic that's particularly important to me, which is college hockey, which is just hockey in general. It's the playoffs right now. Dude, I'm really into this tirade that Grinelli's going on right now. Mike Grinelli from Spittin' Chicklets. And hold on, let me pull it up right here. I think I got it. I'm going to play it right here for you. But I think this is one of the best rants of all. I actually
last weekend, Ohio State, the NCAA, though, once again, like they don't prioritize attendance. I've said it for years and I won't go too deep into it, but they need to get these games on campus. You saw the Big Ten championship this past weekend, Ohio State versus Michigan at the Yost Arena, Minnesota State playing their CCHA championship at home. Like it was unbelievable. And it's just like, it makes no sense. And I look at the South Dakota region. So they're playing a regional in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and here are the teams in it. Quinnipiac, Providence, Merrimack, and North Dakota.
Come on, improve it.
Improve
These are
that.
three schools that are
Improve
150 miles within each other. Why aren't they playing at the DCU Center?
Have they talked about changing that?
No, not really.
The coaches are arguing.
David Carl is big on it.
You know who runs it?
Hey, John. No, we don't give a damn about the whole state of Michigan. The whole state of Michigan. The whole state of Michigan. We don't give a damn about the whole state of Michigan. This is Ohio State. I actually don't even give a shit. I got caught up at a bar one time with all the Ohio State people. I have family in Ohio, so it's like, fuck it, Ohio. But I have family in Michigan too. Like, I got ties to Michigan too. So what am I? I'm neutral. I'm neutral.
Scary.
So North
But
Dakota
also,
plays
we should
Merrimack.
do
So that Providence Quinnipiac game might have 300 people at the game.
Yeah.
There's going to be no one there.
That's so
man.
fucking stupid.
It's probably because basketball does that, but basketball is
Who
different.
cares?
Like March Madness and basketball, people are going to come out in South Dakota and watch a game.
There was games I was watching on March Madness where there was nobody.
And then it's like Friday, Denver's playing in Loveland, Colorado. Okay, Denver, they're one of the big blue bloods, most national championships. They put the game at 4 p.m. Like, parents aren't getting out of work by 4 p.m. It's Friday. You're not
Thank you for thinking about the parents, Grinelli. Think about that. Thank you. Yeah, 4 p.m. Well, other people with like regular jobs, I'm sure at 4 p.m. are like kicking themselves. But yeah, dude, put that at 9 p.m. Friday night.
going to a
They
stadium in
have that
Loveland,
game.
Colorado
People will watch.
for Denver versus Cornell at 4 p.m. I can tell you that right now. And the last thing too, Gavin McKenna, the guy all the kids want to watch, 9 p.m. Friday night, they're playing him. It's just, they don't give a shit. They don't give a shit about attendance, TV ratings. Let's put some more effort, some more thought into this. We could blow this thing up. It's a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the regional argument is a no-brainer.
For real, could not have said it better. Could not have said it better. Because when you think about college hockey right now, let's just see what's even going on NCAA. Like, let's see if we look it up. NCAA hockey. Like, let's see how they're promoting this tournament right now. 176,000 followers. Not bad. Not bad whatsoever. Well, let's see if we can get some posts to load up. Parties kicked off at Nodav, Merrimack. Oh, yeah. There's a bunch of North Dakota people there. Shocker. Fuck. Real shocker there. Oh, they still got a lot of empty seats, man. Put it in North Dakota's barn then. Let's see what else. Wisconsin advances. Good for Wisconsin, I guess. I have no. Oh, Dartmouth. Bly's old team, so they did not win this. Let's see how they. Oh, yep. They hit Sully's kind of like high schoolers. Not as spazzy, but they're doing the thing. They're doing it. It's gonna get up to pros soon. It's gonna get even wilder. They're just gonna let them Sully like crazy now. There's no doubt. Okay, so they got some pretty good graphics going. Okay, Quinnipiac beats Providence, but they beat them in Sioux Falls. Let's look at this. Let's hear this. Dead. Dude. Dead. No buzz. Like you said, they're trying to do like what the NCAA does, and it's just not the same tournament. It's not the same. And also, again, with all these things, like if Alabama starts getting into this, if some of the Power 5 schools, like University of Texas hockey, like UT hockey is one of my favorite pages. I love. So if you're not in on club hockey, like just for real, if I had to do it all again, I wouldn't go D3. I wouldn't try to go D3 because I think it's like, okay, I can't go D1 because, I'm short. Well, 5'9". That's short in hockey. But if I had to do it again, I would just go to a major school and do club hockey because look at these uniforms right there. That's badass. And you look at the full schedule that they play. They play Oklahoma. They play A&M. They get all this stuff going. Of course, it's smaller crowds than we got in mass high school hockey. But look at this. Let's go. This looks just as good as any team. And think about it, this team immediately said, hey, we're going D1. We're going to go full in on hockey. Like, how many kids want to go to Austin to go play puck? That's unfair. What a great recruiting advantage that is. But the precedent for it is Arizona State. So let's go to Arizona State real quick. Arizona State hockey. They got hockey. They got D1 hockey. They didn't make the tournament this year. Bummer. So hold on, let me do ASU hockey. Ah man, I messed that one up. Is it Sun Devils hockey? See guys, you got to make this searchable. Yep, Sun Devil hockey. There it is. Right. There it is. 62,000 followers. Dang, man. Dang. Yeah, but you look at this. Like, again, it's easy to recruit hockey players to go to Arizona State. It is not difficult. The weather, the vibes, the facilities. But look at how cool this is. Fire, dude, fire. Just fire. And this was a club team. And the big one for him last one was Penn State, which Gavin McKenna is now on, which is now, the wagon going into this tournament. But like, yeah, dude, this was a club team. And now they got Gavin friggin' McKenna. One and 0 at bar fights. Sorry, guys. I'll show what that is afterwards. This is unreal. Like unreal. This and the thing is, he's just the first. He's just the first one of these guys. This is a wave that's about to hit, and I don't think that NCAA hockey right now is doing enough to get behind this. I don't think the universities, because here's the thing, and having worked at those levels of leagues, like I said, like I got booted from the ECHL back in the day. When you see this, do you see a need for the ECHL and for a majority of AHL teams when this is available? Like this is a better product. It's a far better product. And I think, again, less EACHL, maybe check it, make this that third tier of league for development. And look at it. No ECHL team is ever going to sell that many tickets, sell as much merchandise as Gavin McKenna is selling. There's just no friggin' way. There is no friggin' way. So I'm with Grinelli. Let's get this going. All right. I'm starting to slow down a little bit. So, I just thinking, the AI bubble popping. I just want to take a look back on some of my AI music because I was talking a little bit about my music yesterday, and I found one song yesterday that I can definitely play but I don't know what caused this or what made me think of this. But this is a song I made called "Stomp 'em," and I just put "Stomp 'em in the nuts" over and over again to kind of a bop if you ask me. Let's go. All right. So I don't know what state I was in when I made this, but it's not so much that, it's the second drop that gets me. Yeah, so I like that. Nobody else should, but I very much enjoy that. So Stomp 'em in the Nuts. That's an AI song that I made apparently months ago and forgot about it. So I hope Suno closes down soon. I mean, like, yeah, you can make some stuff like that, but Jesus Christ, should it be made? Should it really be made? That's the real question we need to ask ourselves here. All right, I'm gonna close it down. Let's see what's going on. Top of the feed. Timmy takes down a Coastal Carolina. God, man, that looks so fun. I could not make this throw. Dead ass could not make this throw. Could not make that throw. OHL. Their playoffs are going on right now. All right, why are people bringing their dogs everywhere? I was at a concert last Saturday. Somebody brought their dog. Your dog's at home. Well, he wants to be there. He's cool. He's cool, I guess. Don Orsillo, I had no idea he was at the Padres. He moved out with my bro. No idea. Had no idea. Flow Wrestling. Loki hits harder than a UFC title fight. Oh, let's go. Wow. Okay, yeah, it does go pretty hard. Like Real American Freestyle is doing some really good stuff in the wrestling world. I'm like I said, I'm really up on wrestling right now. Dad, will be like, I'm so sick of this one. But hold up. RAF, Real American Freestyle Wrestling, started by Eric Bischoff and the late great Hulk Hogan. Rest in peace, brother. Rest in peace, brother. But yeah, as far as what they're doing with wrestling, like I feel like they're hitting all the right notes in terms of getting it to where it needs to be. But here's the thing: can we get out of arenas like this? Because, like I said, on so many different streams, arenas kill the vibe. When they're filled, they're great. But when they're empty and there's empty seats, it's not as fun. So get this more intimate, but it's a great setup. Great setup, but it's just it's a lot of empty seats. Oh, this is the one where there was the fight afterwards, and yeah, dude, it was just kind of dunny in him there by the end. But yeah, I'm definitely a big fan of this, and again, like with the right thing, I feel like the national wrestling tournament could be a much bigger deal because if say like the winner of that was like say like in this post fight speech was like now it's time to go for the UFC title, you know that's what it should be, but it's not. We thought by this point in time like every guy that was a national champion would be going right into the UFC, and they're not. A large part of it is also because you don't want to lose your connection to the wrestling community because you can see this right here. The wrestling community has been dying for their own kind of thing for a while and not only have to be subjected to MMA. But I think this is awesome. They're even letting guys in the UFC compete in this. So that's what's helping accelerate so freaking fast. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Okay. So kind of running out of a little bit of steam here, but I'm having a lot of fun. The biggest thing for me is I just want to keep trying to do this, get better off the cuff, try and find better ways to keep you guys entertained for anybody who might be listening in now or might be listening in later. The biggest thing is I'm just trying to figure this out. Oh, I have a fantasy baseball team that I had no idea that I had. So, like I said earlier, I'm in a rotisserie league baseball team, and here's the problem. Not only did I miss the draft, so I don't know what my team is. I know not one player on my team. Not one guy. Not one of these dudes I know. Who the hell are any of you? Like, dude, I got nobody. Like, the guys that I know. Okay, I got Roman Anthony. I know Roman Anthony. All right, we're gonna win it with Roman. We're gonna win it with Rome. I actually went to his major league debut. I worked it. It was Pride Day. So a little backstory on that. My friend runs an event company, works with Fenway Park all the time, and we do like the LED dance floor. And we'll do the dance floor at a bunch of different events. We got booked one day, and he's like, "Hey, I got a gig at Fenway. Do you want to go and pick up the work? It might be fun." I'd be like, "Oh yeah, I can always pick up a Fenway gig. I'll take that one." Roman Anthony's going to be making his debut today. Awesome. It's like, "Oh yeah, dude, we're doing it for Pride Day." It's like, "Oh, okay, all right. Well, I wasn't planning on that, but let's go." Go in, set up. And here's the thing: like, my friend is awesome. He's one of the smartest, coolest dudes I've ever met in my life. One of my honest to God best friends. He had no idea what Pride Day really meant because when we got there, we set up the dance floor, and he's like, "Hey, what's with all the rainbows and balloons and stuff?" It's like, Paul, what? I said his name. I was gonna say, like, dude, what did you think it was? Pride Day. What did you think it was? I might as well. It's like, I thought it was like Red Sox Pride, right? No, it's not Red Sox Pride, dude. So we're setting up a dance floor, which I thought was just gonna be like a fun little installation for the day. Like, oh, if you were going to your seats and you just want to do a little dance for a little bit, I thought that's what it was. But no, there was a drag show in Fenway Park. Yes, there was a drag show in Fenway Park. I'd never been to one, only heard of them. And it was such a crazy mix of people like coming in to see Roman Anthony, this possible future Hall of Famer, possible face of our franchise, come in and make his major league debut. Something that I imagine that fathers took their sons out of schools for, and called in their grandpas, and all came in as dudes, and then they come in and then they just see a drag show in the middle of Fenway Park. Bro, it must have been wild for him. It must have been wild. I was mind blown because I had to like watch my friend kind of come to terms with what was going on, because it was like I remember we were setting up the dance floor, and like I said, I thought people were just gonna be dancing on the dance floor. I didn't know there was gonna be a whole show. People kept coming up to me at the booth, being like, "So when's the drag show? When's the drag show?" I'm like, "I don't know. I didn't book this. Like, your guess is as good as mine." Then I go to my friend, and I'm like, "Yo, dude, do you know if there's a drag show happening here in Fenway Park?" He's like, "I have no idea." And then it happens, and we're just like trying to make sense of it all, because we're like not hating on it, but we're like, "Dude, what does this have to do with baseball? I don't get it." But they had a good time. They put on a good show. Pride Day is an amazing day to be a part of. Honestly, like, you see so many cool people come out to the ball game. We met so many cool people. It was really fun and funny, and it's an experience. Honestly, I'll never forget. And I got to see Anthony make his major league debut, which is something that's a flex. That's a flex. And like I said earlier, my mom works at Fenway, so I was able to kind of, work with my mom for the day over at Fenway Park, which is like sick, awesome, love that. Yeah, I should drop Roman Anthony right now. I'm kidding, but yeah, that's my Roman Anthony story for Pride Day. And I will say this: I say this all the time. You know what? Pride Day still didn't. Savannah Bananas, they were like, hold my beer. In terms of like, oh, you wanted to see some stuff, like, we'll show you some stuff, bro. They go off. They go off. All right, let's go back to the top. What were you like in the 90s? Oh, yo, Jalen Brown. Dude, Jalen Brown is out here all the time. That's why he's the guy. Brazil versus France. Oh, dude, I got to tune into this. I worked at Gillette Stadium when I was growing up, and I remember I worked a Brazil friendly game. And in my mind, I thought it was like, nobody watches soccer in this area. Absolutely nobody watches soccer. They filled. Look at that place. That place is packed. Place is packed for it. Brazil draws numbers, dude. Oh, Kyle out here doing his Wincy dances. If your real friends do that, oh, the kingdom was destroyed on this day. Don't care. No, Cody Rhodes, you're kind of boring me. Let's see. This is the little tip top break. Purdue, Texas. Let's see what's going. Oh. Yeah, man, we got to get that buzz going for hockey too. We got to get that buzz going for hockey. Oh, what's going on in Fenway? Oh, they're repainting the stuff. Ah, how aesthetic. Ah, I love that shade of green. We're back. So fucking back. Love being back. Let's see. Darren McCarty, he's been popping on the feed. Is Reebok back? Yep. It's a vibe. And catch a like. Dude, this guy is actually Jason Rogers is one of my favorite guys to follow in terms of sports marketing. 144 followers and not for no reason. Former Nike exec, and his backstory is actually crazy. Like, talk about a life turnaround, bro. And so, and when he's dropping actual. This is not. And again, I feel like I make fun of the dude every time I'm on stream, but I'm not trying to hate too hard. But Gary V didn't give a lot of used to give tangible tips. This guy gives you tangible stuff that you can really use and pragmatically apply. What did I say? I say this all the time. Fighters, change your name to something freaking searchable, please, for the love of God. Most of you don't even have your fight nickname. I tell people to do this stuff all the time. They don't listen. Me and him are using the same microphone right now. Probably the reason I bought this microphone was watching his content. So big thank you, dude. Dude, Jordan Rogers, absolute must follow. If you're into sports, you're into marketing. If you're just into either of those things, business side, really great follow right there. All right. I think we are. Oh, that Nordique's hat is ugly as sin. All right, let's get these sounds off here because I think they're gonna get me flagged. Oh, Brendan Battle's back at PFL. Hug him against the fence. Yeah, so Evelyn never really recovered from McGregor roasting him. If I can find it, I'm gonna pull it up for it. Oh, he's holding him. He's holding him. He's holding him against the fence. How's he doing that? How's he? Look at it. Look at it. How's he doing that? How's he holding him against the fence like that? How's he doing that? Wow. That was my bad, Conor McGregor. I couldn't find the video for. Oh wait, I think I got it. Oh yeah, I got it. Yeah. Hold up. Let me try to pull it up here. High punch. I think I got it. That's how grapplers watch UFC fights. Wow. He's holding him. How's he doing that? How's he doing that? Oh my god. Dude, McGregor is just like unintentionally the funniest. So Evelyn's fighting this weekend. He could probably put that one to bed, but yeah. Michigan looks like they're about to make a run. Definitely milking the Hughes connection as much as they can. Gunter, Patriots, what are they doing? Christian Gonzalez. Oh, yep. UConn baseball. I have no idea. Oh, wait, look at this layout here. I like that. Will I rip it? Possibly. I have my own baseball page. That'd be sick. I want a baseball team soon. It's kind of cool being a social media manager in this way because it's like, it's like I can't buy teams, but I could get like their social media pages, which is like almost as cool. Almost as cool. Anthony Pettis, breakdown. Oh, MJF. Well, that won't get on your nerves at all. That's drawing heat. That's what it is. What's with the ugly hats? I don't. Okay, because I'm wearing an ugly hat. I have to buy more ugly hats. Give me a fucking break. They ain't vagabonds. Oh my god, what is that? Airline Center, Dallas, Texas. Oh, yo, that's where the Dallas Stars play. Oh, so that's indoor football. Oh, okay. So I was mad confused for a second. Minions, the night we steal the moon. See what Sugar Sean's doing. Dude has too much real estate. He had the pink shorts first. Got to give it to him. He was big on the sea salt and lemon in the morning, I remember. Party animals, man. This is a bit over yet. You know what? Nothing wrong. See, here's the thing what I don't mind. It's like when my nephews go to him and they love the bananas. And the reason is because the games are inconsequential. You know that it doesn't matter whether the bananas win or lose. Yeah, kind of cool, whatever. But you're going to get a show. You're going to get your money's worth. And you're going to feel valued as a fan, which is what most people are looking for nowadays. Yep. That's Jim Tryhard. Let's see. Hold up. Mbappe scores. Oh. Ah. I don't know why I care. I mean, like, I want Brazil to win, to be honest with you. If I had to pick one, nothing against the French. It's just, God, I had to pick one. Gotta go Brazil. That might run into more Brazilians that might have a problem with it than I'll run into French people. I'll tell you that. Shooting a sweet tunnel video with a fan's phone. I do this shit. Pretty sick. Pretty sick. Do 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 do. Ooh. Oi! 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 God, I love Muay Thai. I want to fight it. It's so bad. This year. This year. No excuses. I'll get out and run. Start getting ready tomorrow. 145 to 155 in the fall, winter. Let's make it happen. Who gives a fuck? Anyway. Hey, beat a UFC fighter, dead ass. Oh, yo, I used to have one of these. Is the G League? Is the G League a serious league? For real? I never know. There's an internet. It's like, yeah, let's go to the G League game, like the main Celtics and stuff. I don't know, but I like these shots, the vintage shots. This is pretty good. Colorado, just dirty. Yep, see, like the main Celtics right here. The main Celtics, the main Lobsters. What is this song selection here? I know we got to do royalty free, but Jesus Christ, my guys. What was that? It just didn't slap. It just didn't slap like you wanted to, you know? Oh, old Nitro versus old Raw. Ah, never forget what life took from us. I was 11. I was 11 when this happened. Like that song. People are arguing that house parties faded because people are afraid to let their guard down anywhere with cameras. Okay, how about this? I think house parties have faded because people don't have friggin' houses to throw house parties at. You ever stop to think about that? We used to have just dump houses that you could move in with your friends in a dump neighborhood where cops probably wouldn't get called on you, and you could go rip it up. Those don't exist. Everybody lives at home now. What are you talking about? Kids don't have house parties like dude. And here's the thing: kids do have house parties. They do have house parties now. Like definitely, people are still having house rippers. People are still having ragers. Yeah, they're just not recording it and sharing it with you. It's on Snapchat, you dumbasses. The kids are smart enough to know that you do your dirty business on Snapchat. Okay. Instagram, if you put it on Instagram and Facebook, you deserve whatever happens. Did you show off my Insta page illustrations? You know what? I have not, and that's a good use of my time. So John just launched his new page. Let's just go over that real quick because I actually want to go check up on what he's been doing. Illustration Studios, we got to get you a better name. We got to get you a better name than that. But let's see what we got going here. All right, we got some baseball going. See, all right, don't make me tilt my head this way, bro. Why are you making me do this? Don't make me tilt my head or my phone. I will not do it. Oh, that's Moon. You sent me this one. This was great. Oh. Like I said, we got to turn Moon into an absolute savage. This Danny Larkin, Team USA after winning. Good one right there. Eminem, not your work. It's still posting it anyway. I can see what you're doing here. Very Detroit. Very Detroit. Old Michigan logo. Old Red Wings logo. So here's the thing. And here's the thing I want to maybe collab with you on, Ash. What about redesigning the Milton jerseys to look more like the Michigan jerseys? I feel like or Boston University, kind of a mishmash of Boston University's jerseys and Michigan's jerseys. I feel like that would be a sick new uniform for the boys. We've been rocking the same ones for the last like 20 years. And like, yeah, I like the Ortiz one here. This was really good. That's really good. Oh, this is sick. Yeah, dude, just draw it up. Just make some concepts. Honestly, if we can get a booster behind it and get a brand deal behind it, I don't see any reason why not. And a third alternate. I don't honestly. I don't think we could do much worse. But this is good. I definitely want to see more color work. Let's see these vectors get carved out. Oh yeah, this is all the coaches. So Bly, I played with him. Went to Dartmouth, played in the coast for a bit. His bro. We got James from JT Fitness, I think it's called JT Fitness. I gotta help him with his website. And Joycey, graduated with him. This is the smoothest his skin has looked in friggin' years. He looks like a baby in this photo. That's a good one. Oh yeah, dude. Noah Woodley's such a huge fan of this kid. He rocks. He's such a star, bro. He just oozes star power. Yeah, dude. I got a mixtape coming out with him. And we're gonna get that one out soon. I want it to come out right at the right moment where it would emotionally hit the hardest. So we're gonna get that out. Excuse me. Oh man, you like Eminem? Dude, I get it. He's in Michigan. There's other Michigan rappers. There's Danny Brown. There's ICP. There's Cash Out Doughboys. There's other Michigan musicians. There's Ted Nugent, Stevie Wonder. There's the entire Motown record label that was in Detroit. I mean, dude, there's Bob Seger. There's Grizz. Grizz is awesome. There's so much good shit that comes out of Michigan, man. It's not just Eminem. Not just Eminem, bro. All Eminem is 6. B.I.G. and Ice Cube, also good. Listen to some Big Pun. Listen to some Big L. Also really dope. Dude, listen to some Easy E. He's got some fire too. Dude, don't make me do that. Army West Point, Shane Gillis's alumni. So yeah, like if you look at our logos, right now we're doing the high school thing where we rip off colleges. So Clemson already called me out personally on a comment for the paw that we definitely took. And then we also ripped Kansas State's logo. And I'm like, okay, if we're gonna rip logos, we also rip the Michigan M. We rip that. Why not just mess around and rip some more stuff to make some more interesting uniforms than the ones like I think we've been leaning on this one for too long. It just don't hit the same no more. Patrick Lovett and O'Neal, we got to crop that in a bit better. We got to get your lighting because you can see where your shadow of your arm comes in. Side 8. Oh, that's me. That's me. Yeah. Oh man, it's so cool to see my photos be used for stuff like this. Like I always say, it's like it's better to just like if you have some sort of creative thing inside of you or something you really want to do that's just like you got to get that out of you. Otherwise, it will literally drive you insane. Like I mean that with all sincerity. If you have something in your head, whether it be a music thing, an artistic thing, a video thing, a photo thing, you have got to do that thing. And you have to do it as quickly as possible, get it out of you, or you will actually go insane. In many ways, maybe that's what happened to Hitler. Think about it. Bro just wanted to paint. People wouldn't let him paint. And then he ended up being Hitler. So that's why I'm saying, absolutely. If you have some creative endeavors that you need to pursue, and you really, that's why I'm always supportive of people's creative endeavors, really, because I don't want to make another Hitler. Like, even if your art's mid, I'd be like, yo, bro, I see the potential. Like, we can do stuff, but not here. I see the potential, man. I think you got the visions, and I think this is going to be something, again, like you're going to look back on in 10 years from now, and you'll be like, dude, this is where I started. I can't even believe it, man. Look at the stuff I do now. It's just a world away from what I do. But the biggest thing, you just got to keep doing it. Like, look at Ryan with the camera. Like, he was like, let's go back to actually 2 Rashburn flicks real quick, because we're gonna give love to both bros here. We gotta play even, bros. But like, you look at the stuff that he is shooting right now. Like, he shot from Michigan when they came through to Harvard. Like, he set this all up. He was at New Balance track. He was at the state championships. He was at Boston College. He was at Cage Titans with me, dude. And he jumped into the deep end and just swam like nobody had ever seen before. Like, to the point where it actually kind of, all right, awesome. So that is, yeah, dude, just look up and down. Like, he did the whole season with us too. But if you can start looking at the progression of his work, like you would think it's like, oh, this kid's been doing it for years. He's literally been doing this less than a friggin' year. And it's not normal to get this good this quickly. And you can say, oh, he got a really good camera. Oh, dude, he just literally just put in the work and just kept out there shooting. Okay, so we're getting back to like where it kind of started for him. All right, so we're really here at the very beginning of when he started. I think he was still on just his iPhone, or was still just kind of figuring it all out. Yep. So he started, I remember this. This was let's see what time it is. April 19th. So this is almost a year ago. He's almost a year since Rashford Flick started. This is all iPhone. And even then right here, like this is where I was like encouraging. It's like you got the eye, you get action, you know what you're supposed to get. The big thing is you just don't have the technology yet to be able to translate what you want to translate, but you have the eye of knowing what you're supposed to shoot. This was a year ago with an iPhone. And then, yeah, like this stuff, like I was just like, okay, the kid's got potential. He's moving, he's trying. Then he gets the camera. And this is where the whole vibe of everything changes. Like you can start to see that, okay, now it's becoming easier for him to see what he wants to translate much faster, much faster. And it's just gotten progressively better. And yeah, you look how close these posts are to each other. It's because he was out there maybe 2-3 times a week actively shooting. Also, this is one of Worcester. He's also really good at marketing his stuff too, which is, not normal for somebody his age. How do they still have the name the Womps? That's beyond me, dude. Anyway, but like, yeah. And his style is progressively changed. Then he got to college, Curry College, and he started doing like probably his best work in football. I think his top work was during the football season when he was real. Like he was humming around here. Like look at this soccer. Yeah. Oh yeah. This is one I think he got on ESPN too. But yeah. And now they're gonna have this stupid purple field next year. It's gonna be such a gimmick. We'll make it work. It's gonna be terrible for photos, but it's gonna work. I'll get into hockey. Yeah, and oh, hold up. Look at this one. Like, but chill out. Like, chill out. Put his settings up there. And that's another thing that bugs me about this kid. He's also like really into his settings and the tech and stuff. And I'm not. I'm not that way at all. I'm a vibe shooter. I'm all about vibes. But yeah, look at the progression. This kid started less than a year ago with an iPhone, and now he's shooting stuff like this. So think about where this kid could be 10 years down the line. I mean, I think I posted the video. Yeah, he was there with Babineau, chilling with the head photographer of the Bruins. It's like, again, not normal. Not normal. Proud of the kids around me. Proud of all the people around me. And also, like, again, just thank you to everybody around town who's been, like, who says SoNick Films while I walk by or comes up to say hi. If I seem awkward, it's because I am. I actually had one interaction today. I was walking out of the CVS. I was just trying to get to my car. My wife and daughter were waiting for me, and somebody said, "Hey, you're SoNick Films." I was like, "Oh, hey, good to meet you." It's like, "Yeah, bye." And I was like, on the way back, it's like, I hope I don't feel like I big time that kid or something, because I would love to hang out and talk. I just, didn't know what to say in that moment. I don't know what to say most of the time because, again, I'm not used to getting attention at all. So when I do get it, I'm trying. You know what I really want to be? I want to be like Pat Collins. I want to be like Champ when he deals with the fans and the love, because he deals with being popular well. I've never been popular, so I don't know how to fuck deal with it. How the hell to deal with it? No, for real, I really do appreciate it. It's nice to get that kind of love in real life. It's one thing to be on social media, get likes and views and whatever. But to like walk around and actually, get good interactions and say, I love watching your stuff and stuff like that. Like, and my advice, if you're out there and you ever meet a celebrity, don't run up and ask for a picture. Literally just go up, shake their hand and say, hey, I love your stuff. It's good to see you. Thank you. What you've done has made me very happy. And that will mean so much more. And you'll probably have a better interaction with that celebrity or that person that you admire more than that. So I try to keep that in mind. It's just like, yo, dude, it's like, for real. If you told me that that you just like my page and you like my stuff, that's more than enough, dude. That means the world to me. Thank you. Awesome. Appreciate that. But I cannot get over the fact of how awkward I am still, dude. It's so bad. I'm trying to work on it. Anyway, it is way past my bedtime. Thank you to everybody tuned into the stream tonight, John. Appreciate you. Probably Zach. Probably a couple other heads too. But yeah, dude, we talked college hockey. We got Cates Titans. We talked about a lot of good stuff here. And yeah, man, we're gonna try to keep this going, get a little bit better off the cup, and actually maybe promote this a little bit more so we could actually have more discussions, more people in the chat, stuff like that. Anyway, I'm gonna tune out. Peace, everybody.